Craig Teuscher, Deacon Craig. How do I address you, Teusch? Let's pretend that we're on the same defense, man. We're on the same team, okay? You know, trying to save the planet. And your roommates, the Rockefellers and all the guys you kicked it with at Princeton and shit, you know, they're trying to kill it, dog. Straight up. Petroleum products, mimicking nature. Straight up. They try to fucking copy nature and then they can get a patent on it and they can make a lot of money and shit. But they could just be using nature instead of trying to destroy it. And, you know, I know you talked about me, Craig. You told me that I could have started at any position on a team. And I said, fuck, I couldn't start at quarterback. And you're like, no, dude, I've seen the quarterback and I've seen you throw. And I'm like, whatever. And, you know, I'm thinking, I don't even know if I want to play football, dog, because there's a lot of coaches that I would really not fucking have a problem. I mean, you know, doing it myself, that's one thing, but paying someone else to do it, you know, if they can keep their mouth shut, that'd be a foregone conclusion, you know. Yeah, anyhow, did you tell your roommates, Craig, that I could catch Tim Brown from behind, dog, and that I got world-class jets, Craig? And you know what, Craig? I've been sitting on my ass eating like a pig, homie, okay? I've been leading the lifestyle, factually, all right, of an obesity, straight up, sitting on my ass. I'm not in shape, but I look like I am. And you know what? When I get spun on stevia and THC, amazing, okay? Pain vanishes. Alright, pain is a torture, and many people are living in torture daily, and it's torture to sell them pills that are so slow reacting. When I hit a weed, boom, done. Or ingesting it, done. But it might put them to sleep. So what do? Okay, you know, amp up on fucking Red Bull and shit. Or how about put some stevia in their mouth, okay? Boom, get a zing, okay? Pull them right out of it. Snort it, because it kicks the shit out of cocaine, and it can get... So it's okay to sleep in them. I think every cocaine convict that's locked up across America released and sent home before Christmas with a good attorney, okay? And it's like this, Craig. I'm going all in, dog, straight up. Trying to save this planet for my kids and their kids, all right? Have you paid to have an underground bunker built yet, Craig? Okay, where if something happens, you know what? You can go down and you're safe while everybody else is fucking extincted. Have you done that yet, Craig? Because if you have, I say that you switch sides, motherfucker, okay? And you're no longer kicking it, you know, mentally with who you grew up with, dog, okay? Straight up. And apologies for the motherfucker, dog, because I still like you and will probably before and after this thing gets like global famous, Craig, okay? Stevia cures, and it actually splits the H2O molecule apart to where it triples in size, turns into a white bubbly soup. Meets all the criteria for a natural gas. They would call it split H2O, and then when you stop adding energy, it'll cycle back slowly into water, and it'll be this huge layer of soap floating. And I can get what I mean, I think I get it all out. I mean, it put it like this. First blend, huge soap. Second blend, smaller. It gets down to where I can't get any more out. And then Peachy, my mom's cat, Craig, seriously, give her a call, because pure H2O, if it did in fact do this, is going to generate more money than you've ever dreamed. Alright? Peachy, stage 4, dog. Skeleton thin. Piss in the bed, landlocked, okay? Can't get off of it, sneezing blood bubbles, tumors burst in her throat, pet her on her back, in pain, you know, something's consuming her. Pure H2O, tuna fish shake, she came back into perfect health, and the kitty door had to be shut. She wanted to go outside at night exploring, and my mom actually let her. And I was like, oh fuck no, that cat's a Mona Lisa, okay? She wants to go outside at night, tell me, and I'll come over there. And then she started giving her tap water because Peachy was meowing for it. And I said, no. Tap water is what killed her, because all the floating soap, you know, warning, danger, caution. We're pouring it down the sink and the drain every day, Craig. It should have made the water levels rise by now, okay? You know, turn Earth into a pool, one pool, and then pour all that toxic shit. The waters would go up, right? Except the burn-off in our gas tanks through internal combustion engines to smoke. That's the vanishing, okay? Liquid that is a volume, okay? Into dust. We're going to Smogville. Dr. Seuss warned us, man. except we grew up and we forgot. And then we're being led astray by the rich, dog, that are trying to kill this planet, Craig Teuscher. So with that said, I'm going to go down in history as the guy that discovered an upgrade to the Kama Sutra for female sexual pleasure, Craig. Seriously, the violin. If you orally pleasure your woman, you should look into it if you don't have one of your friends. And then think, you know what? He was a smart motherfucker, okay? And if you figure that out, I might want to listen to this stevia thing, because, you know, stevia, put it in your mouth, it will zing you, man. The good shit, Jaja, for an hour and a half, dog. I mean, straight up, it kicks the shit out of cocaine. And then, in combination with massive amounts of THC, Craig Teuscher, enough to put a human to sleep for an entire weekend. An elephant, sideways, groggy. The combination makes it so I can do a bottom pool, or get a 5.9 clock, okay, from my oldest son's middle school coach 5 years ago, straight up. Started using stevia, Craig, started feeling better. I was like, holy fuck, this shit's magic. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go outside and see, boom, I hit it. And then a neighbor across the street was like, holy fuck, you're fast. And I'm like, really, you think so? I'm like, oh yeah. And I went down to the track, and yeah, unofficial 5'9". I caught Tim Brown from behind. I caught black guys all the time, right? I mean, I was jet fast, right? I never ran track. Don't know why, because my start sucked, probably. Yeah, but once I'm fucking in flight, I can move with the best of them. And I can do that now, Craig. Spun on stevia and lots of THC. I can actually run faster than I did when I could have basically covered, I think, anybody in the NFL man-to-man. I mean, I covered David Rivers at Notre Dame and did real well on David because I have extremely fast feet. And if I can do that now at 45, Craig, imagine, okay? It would go global literally almost overnight, and not another Mormon would have to die of anything other than old age. So, with that said, Craig Teuscher, former teammate, friend, dog, you shouldn't be embarrassed about knowing me, Nimiga, alright? You should be proud that one of your friends that you went to high school is going to win a NObel Prize and shit. And guess what, Craig? If I was really rich, what I would do is I would retire everybody that I went to high school with for having to deal with the ramifications of the abuse that I suffered at home, and then, you know, the carnage of punching people that seem to go out of their way and try to attack me. No one in my high school, but like from all around and shit. I mean, clue me in, Craig. I'm thinking that since the bad boy's me, homie, there's a lot of money to be made here, and you should stop sitting on the fucking fence and kicking it with your friends that lured you from where you grew up, okay, back there, and start thinking about all the people that are starving in this fucking country, while some of your friends have bank accounts that are so fucking deep that they could take a quarter of it, feed the entire planet for a year, and not even fucking miss it, dog, alright? Keep it real, Nimiga, and think back to high school, okay? Think about it, Craig. Think about me covering a named speed receiver in the NFL and blanketing him and shutting him down, and this going global. You can make it happen. You have the juice card. I'm asking you, please,